Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be talking about One Piece. I haven't talked about One Piece ever on my channel, and I have made a couple of videos saying in between the videos I was like, yeah, I mentioned One Piece, but I never made a specific video on it. So today is the day. One Piece as a journey, I actually really enjoyed it. I actually got into One Piece like 6 months ago actually. So it was just a random moment of sitting, and I was like, what should I start? It's like just sitting, I don't know. I was like, what should I start? So I was like, everybody's talking about One Piece. Either it's bad or either it's good. So I was like, okay, I think I should give One Piece a try. So I just picked up the colored manga. Yeah, I picked up the colored manga and I gave it a shot. I read like one chapter. I was already interested in it. I was like, okay, nice, this seems good. And then it took me a month or two to get through East Blue. Not because it was boring. Just because I was like, if I keep reading it, I'll catch up to it very soon. So I took like weeks break, like sometimes twice, like 2 weeks break within after each arc. And you know how early East Blue is, it's like very short arcs. So like the first arc is 7 chapters, second arc is 14 chapter, third arc is like 20 chapters, 21, 22 chapters, somewhere around that. Then we have Barati A, then we have Arlong Park, which was the best arc, and then we have Lockdown. So we have this East Blues, a pretty short arc, like maximum chapters are like 25, 26. So that took me 2 months to get through. I was like, okay, I should stop this and I should just keep reading it. And then once I picked up the pace, I completed Alabasta Jaya Skypia. I completed Marineford within next 10 days. It's just like, what the hell? 2 months, 10 days. It's a huge gap. Okay. I'm not gonna talk about my entire journey, but yeah, then I took a month break because I was reading something else. Got back to it from Fishman Island, and then there I caught up with by February. And since then, I've been reading weekly, every week whenever a chapter comes out. And if you guys actually want chapter reviews every week, I can do that. I think I should be able to do that. If you guys want it, please let me know. So from there, I was like, I caught up to it, and then I was like, I think I should make a video on it. So I've been thinking about it for like 2-3 months at this point. And today is the day I will talk about my favorite parts of it and some of my not favorite parts of it. So my favorite parts, first thing ever, I know everybody talks about it, is world building. I really like the world building in One Piece. I really like how the world is totally from we are introduced to Fuchsia village in the start, and then we are here at Wano. From there we are introduced to places like Ennis Lobby, where it's never dark. We are introduced to places like Dressrosa, where people turn into toys. I know it's not the place, it's a character who does that, but that happens only in Dressrosa, nowhere else. Then we are introduced to places, prior to it we are introduced to places like Florian Triangle, which is close to Thriller Bark. If you guys don't know, I think Florian Triangle is an inspiration from our real world's Bermuda Triangle, where it's said that whenever a ship or a plane goes there, it just gets captured. But in One Piece world, I don't think there are actually planes. I have never seen one, if there is any. So whenever a ship goes there in that area, and it gets lost, and we know the reason why it gets lost, because of Gecko Moria, and and people lose their shadow, and then they're not even able to do anything. If no, they are able to live their daily life, but not under a sun, because they'll die like a vampire if they come under a sun without their shadow. We are also introduced to places like Whole Cake Island, which are made of cakes. So I can talk about One Piece's world building for like an entire day, but I will not go there. I th- and like how one more thing about world building is like how much inspiration it has from our own world, like Alabasta. Just it has inspiration from India, Egypt, ancient Egypt to be exact. Then some of the other Middle East countries, which I'm not remember. I think there are. I think it's like if you look it up on Google, you'll find everything related to One Piece world and our world, which is like amazing. I really like Oda's thoughts into it. And another thing I would like really like to talk about is our system. I really like devil fruits. Devil fruits are like interesting concept. It's like I think my top three or my top five somewhere around that. My favorite power system in all of like anime and manga. The devil fruits are really interesting, and if you guys wanna know which is my favorite devil fruit, it's Marcos Phoenix fruit. I actually forgot what it's called. And if I'm not talking about mythical zone, and then I think my favorite would be Mera Mera Nomi, which is flame fruit. I really like that as well because I like fire. Yeah, that's the thing. But Marcos Phoenix fruit is like a uh, majestic bird, which is already cool enough. Yeah. So and I really like characters in One Piece. So like, I think the cast is one of the better ones. Like the main cast, at least, was one of the better one. Though antagonist cast is not that great as of now, but I do see them having a lot of potential. Uh, and so coming to my favorite characters, I think not. I think as like my favorite character by far is Luffy. It's not even close. I think. Then we have characters like Nami and Sanji, Whitebeard, Zoro, who I really like. Trafalgar Law, Odin. Who else? Let's see. Otohime, Fisher Tiger. Characters like these who I really enjoy. But to me, Luffy is like a cut above, clear cut above everyone. Luffy from chapter 1 till latest chapter. If you guys are reading weekly, if you guys are caught up, you know what I'm talking about. Till latest chapter, he has been like amazing. He has some dumb moments like every character has, but like I don't think those are enough to hold him back from being my favorite character in all of One Piece or in all of like I think he's in my top 15 protagonists of all time as well. I've never made that list, but I may make that as well. Well, let's see about that. Then Nami from chapter whenever she's introduced. I think she's introduced in Orange Town. So Orange Town, I didn't like her at first. I was like, she has some. I mean, she was interesting, but I felt like she has some, weird personality, and I was like, kinda not digging it. But once we get to Arlong Park, it just settles me. I like Nami from there till now. I was kind of iffy on Nami from start at the start, like for first couple arcs, but after that, no. It's like Nami has been there. It's one of my favorites since then, since Arlong Park, and later on. We have characters like Robin, who's who also I was iffy on. We have characters like Chopper. Chopper is cute. I think I used to like Chopper a lot more before, but now I think I'm not sure about Chopper anymore. He's still cute. He's still funny sometimes, but I'm just talking about Straw Hats as of now. Zoro was really nice, like interesting for like first 600 or so chapters. But then he kind of became stale. I think he needs an arc of his own. But as of now, I don't think he is. I don't think he is my top five. All of one. I don't think he would be in my top five One Piece characters as of now. But top five Straw Hats, yeah. Then next Straw Hat, who I would really like to talk about is Sanji. Sanji was like my least favorite Straw Hat at one moment, include like excluding Usopp, of course. I mean, I'll Usopp is good, but I don't think I'd rate him that high. I think he's still my least favorite Straw Hat with Chopper, somewhere down there. Uh, but Sanji was my least favorite because I just didn't like the gags related to him at all, and the entire thing of he's just the entire thing in Fishman Island. Oh, he nosebleeds whenever he sees a girl. It's like it's getting boring at this point and getting annoying, which I didn't like. And he also hits his lowest in Thriller Bark, which everyone knows what I'm talking about if you have read Thriller Bark. But like, uh, yeah, I think Sanji then in Whole Cake Island and afterwards he's been like great. I think he is my third favorite Straw Hat as of now, and my top five One Piece characters as of now. Then okay, I don't want to spend all of my time talking about One Piece characters, but let me mention some of my favorite characters in One Piece, and then we'll talk about the negatives. I don't want to make this video a very long video. So my favorite characters would be Luffy, Nami, Sanji, Whitebeard, Zoro, I think, then Oden, Katakuri. How did I forget Katakuri? Though Big Mom is annoying as hell, but Katakuri, yeah. Then we had Blackbeard, who's really interesting. Akainu, who's interesting. I don't like him for obvious reason. He's a hypocrite, but yeah. But he's really interesting. I do see him having a lot of potential. We have who else can be an antagonist? Okay, I don't want to name somebody because people might get spoiled because that happens very late on in the manga, like around chapter 900. So no, I'm not gonna mention that person. Then we have okay. So moving on to the negatives of One Piece. Yeah, I know One Piece also has negatives. So moving on to the negatives, I think the biggest and the worst part about One Piece is its fake deaths. Fake deaths always annoy me. I just don't know why Oda keeps doing it. It's not once, it's not twice, it's almost every other arc at this point. I'm like, no, you please stop. You should stop at this point. And it takes away the whole thing of death away from you. I'm not telling you to kill all the characters that there are in the manga. No, don't do that. If you don't want to kill them, sure, fine, but don't do this like you make it look like, oh, you've killed them, but then you bring them back within like next arc. Like, think about, I'm going to tell you, so this is a little bit spoiler. You can skip ahead a little bit, like around 10 to 15 seconds, and then it would be done. So let's say Bon Clay, we thought he died in what is that, Impel Down, but what happens? Nothing. He comes back within the story, through the cover story. So that was a great moment for his character. Why do you steal it away from us? That shouldn't happen again and again. Same thing happened with Pell. Same thing happened with what was her, Lola, right? Charlotte Lola, her father. So like we think that he is dead, but then he reappears within the cover story of One Piece, which is like, huh? So, and there's one thing happened in Whole Cake Island, which won't be spoiling, but like, so we are thinking, okay, I should have felt bad for the character, but then I didn't. You know why? Because I thought he might come back, because now I don't think that character will come back, but at that point I was like, no, I think the character will come back. It's just like no use for me to feel bad, because that fake tension and fake death does that to you. It just takes away the essence of death from you, which I really don't like. Oda, please stop doing it, please. And thank you for making this wonderful manga. But yeah, coming on to antagonists, which is my second thing about which I don't like at all. One Piece, it's like antagonist cast is pretty weak. So we have Doflamingo, who's pretty great. Doflamingo is like easy top 10. We have Crocodile, who's really great. We have characters like, I think these two are like really great. Then we have characters like Blackbeard, Akainu, that one character that I don't want to mention. These characters, and they really have a lot of potential, but I don't. I hope that Oda like does really give them a lot of characterization so that they become one of my favorite antagonists, some of my favorite antagonists in all of anime manga. But as of now, I think only Doflamingo stands there, and I don't think he would even make my top 15. Sorry, top 15 antagonists of all time. Doflamingo is great. I do think he's gonna come back. Same thing with Crocodile. He's definitely gonna come back, but I just wanna see more from them. The antagonist cast can be a lot better. Well, now Oda does a lot of good things, so these are some minor nitpicks that I have. But yeah, these are some of my little bit thoughts on One Piece. If you guys really enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss a video. And if you need a video on any other topic, please let me know. And I think my next video is gonna be about Blue Lock, so look out for that as well. And thank you for watching, guys. Take care.